to reposition sports sector. Students of Queen of Rosary College Onitsha win second position in World Affairs Challenge. Federal government restates commitment towards supporting research and development. German police investigate suspected poisoning of Russian nationals. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. A beautiful good evening to you and glad to have you join us on the news tonight. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Finance and Appropriation has called for adequate funding of the sports sector to enable teaming young athletes develop their talents. House of Assembly correspondent Chukwemeka Modelem reports that the committee made a call while assessing the level of implementation of the 2023 budget of Anambra State Sports Development Commission at the Legislative Complex in Oka. We have the details from our studio.
Committee, which spoke through its chairman, Chief Obinna Emenaka, described sport as a lucrative venture that could generate huge revenue for Anambra State if the government invests heavily in it. The chairman commended efforts of Governor Chukwuma Soludo and the chairman of Anambra State Sport Development Commission, Mr. Patrick Onyedum, at grassroots sport development, which it noted will restore the lost glory of Anambra State in sports. On his part, the chairman of Anambra State Sport Development Commission, Mr. Onyedum, explained that the commission is working tirelessly to develop the sports sector and young athletes by organizing Anambra State School Sports Festival in the 21 local government areas of the state. According to him, the sports festival by primary and secondary school students will end on 24th of June 2023 at Oka City Stadium. He has told the committee for being alive to its oversight duty and urged stakeholders to partner the state government in the area of sports to arrest youth restiveness and make the state center of attraction in sports competitions in Nigeria. Top officials of the Post-Primary School Service Commission appeared before the committee for the assessment of the level of their 2023 budget implementation.
A research team from New Globe has arrived at Anambra State to commence a pro bono landscape survey of Anambra State schools. The survey, to be conducted in selected schools, is aimed at achieving Governor Chukwuma Soludo's transformational agenda in education. A release signed by the Public Relations Officer, Minister of Education, Mr. Nemeka Egwuamu, said that the program, which is powered by the New Globe, has been found to be impressive in countries like Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and India. According to the release, the program is currently ongoing at Lagos, Kwara, Edo, and Bayelsa states. It revealed that the team, made up of Victoria Nsefik Ayo and Fumi Ayeni as leaders and Mary Jane Ikakonwu as member, was earlier on arrival received by Professor Chumude at the conference hall of the Ministry of Education, Jerome Udoji State Secretariat Complex, Oka. The release further disclosed that while welcoming the team, Commissioner Chumude reiterated the commitment and passion of Governor Soludo towards taking Anambra State education to its zenith, as his zeal to bring a total reconstruction in the state's education system was unparalleled. It listed the chairman, Anambra State Post-Primary School Service Commission, Professor Nkechi Kedugu, chairman, Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board, Dr. Vera Wadinobi, acting director of schools, Minister of Education, Mrs. Ifoma Abizu, and head of department, Planning, Research and Statistics, Mr. Chuma Aranya, as people that were present. A team of students from Queen of the Rosary College Onitsha has clinched global second place in the just concluded World Affairs Challenge. The World Affairs Challenge, WAC, is an international program and competition for middle and high school students to develop and implement their own smart solutions for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We have the details.
The team from Queen of Rosary College Onitsha innovated Queen's Life Bags, a 100% plantable biodegradable bag made from rice straws, banana fibers, corn husks, and infused with tomato, pepper, and watermelon seeds so that the bags can grow into plants when disposed of. This innovation won them second place in the global challenge. A team from the USA won first place, and a bilateral team of students from USA and Iraq won third place. The students, led by their teacher mentor, Mr. John Onuigbo, competed with over 760 participants during the various preliminary rounds, which narrowed down to 28 teams in the global championship, where the girls were named the global second place winning team in the high school division. There were 9 countries represented in WAC Global Finals this year: Nigeria, Ghana, USA, France, Iraq, Turkey, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and Morocco. Reacting to the win, the school principal, Reverend Sister Maria Chijioke Nwankwo, expressed joy and gratitude to God for winning the competition, saying that they have worked hard to provide the students with world-class technical education. According to her, this has been evident in the success of their students in global innovation competitions like this, adding that they are building students who would make Onitsha their Silicon Valley.
And it's congratulations to the girls. Moving on, the wife of the Inspector General of Police and National President of Police Officers' Wives Association, POA, Hajia Hajara Baba, has embarked on a 2-day visit to Anambra State. Correspondent Onyinye Agobeze was there and now reports.
They shine every day, and they shine every day. Powerful, powerful.
Accompanied by a delegation from POA, Hajia Baba arrived at Anambra State Police Command Headquarters, Amobia, for a courtesy call, where she was received by the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Echeng, other senior officers of the command, and POA Anambra State Chapter. During the visit, the POA National President commissioned the POA Skill Acquisition Center. The center is designed to empower police wives and enhance their livelihoods through vocational training. She expressed her gratitude for the warm reception and praised the collaborative efforts that brought the Skill Acquisition Center to fruition, which she noted is the 3rd of its kind nationwide. Hajia Baba also appreciated Commissioner Echeng for his invaluable support in establishing the POA Skill Acquisition Center, emphasizing the importance of the skill acquisition programs in empowering women and enhancing their economic prospects.
We are so happy that you can have a story to tell even after this seat, because it started with us. Everything here with us, and God has made it that we are going to round it up. My women are not just given a starter pack, but we sat down with my management team and we realized, before you say Jack Robinson, these women have sold the equipment given to them. So we come to a conclusive agreement that let's make a skill acquisition center in each state. Let them learn the skill. This is why today we have 3 skill acquisition centers, Anambra making the 3rd state. I'm so happy.
On his part, the Anambra State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Echeng, while welcoming Hajia Baba, commended the establishment for the POA Skill Acquisition Center. He reiterated his unwavering support while noting that the edifice is dedicated to her for her support towards its establishment.
Every successful man has a powerful woman behind him. And that is one example we are seeing in you. The success of our amiable IGP cannot be complete without you being mentioned. So we are most grateful to you. We are grateful for the leadership that you have shown on this national POA and the heights that you have carried the POA to so far. And we believe that there's still more to do and that you're going to do more.
From the Anambra State Police Command Headquarters, Amobia, I am Onyinye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.
Anambra State government, through the Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade, recently raided major markets in Oka, Ogidi, Obosi, Oba, and Owerri Road, Onitsha, and arrested 16 persons suspected of touting and collecting illegal tax. We have the details.
Parading the suspect at the command headquarters of the brigade in Oka, the managing director of Ocha Brigade, Comrade Celestine Anere, who spoke through the agency's public relations officer, Mr. Anthony Abefuna, reiterated Governor Chukwuma Soludo's ban on touting in the state, assuring that the agency will continue to crack down on those who engage on the illegal business to ensure that it is reduced to the barest minimum. Comrade Anere enjoined individuals with illegal means of livelihood to relocate or enroll into the One Youth, Two Skills Empowerment Program of the Soludo administration, or risk being apprehended and persecuted. According to him, the agency will continue to arrest hoodlums who refuse to stop touting, alleging that they constitute the majority of criminal activities in streets of Anambra State, and warned against assaulting the staff of the agency, warning that the state government will deal decisively with any culprits. He said that the suspects will be handed over to the police, after which they will be charged to court. Some of the suspects confessed to assaulting the officers of the agency, but pleaded innocent of the crime leveled against them, claiming that they are either keke riders, travelers, or private traffic management officials looking for means to fend for their poor families.
Federal government has reiterated its commitment to supporting research and development for the growth of the economy. The Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Senator Adeleke Mamora, who disclosed this after the tour of facilities at the Raw Materials Research and Development Center in Abuja, said even though the President Buhari-led administration has done a lot in that regards, they will do more. The minister and his entourage were led round the facility to see things for themselves by the Director General of the Center, Professor Hussaini Ibrahim, who explained the functions, success, and challenges at each point. German police say they are investigating the possible poisoning of 2 Russian exiles who last month attended a conference in Berlin organized by a Russian Kremlin critic, Mikhail Khodorkovsky. Berlin police told the Reuters news agency today that a file had been opened after German newspaper Welt and Sonntag, citing Russian investigative media group Agentstvo, said 2 women reported symptoms that suggested possible poisoning. The case is related to terrorism or politically motivated crimes. A Berlin reports police spokesman told the AFP news agency. Russian investigative media outlets Agentstvo last week published a report saying 2 participants who attended an April 29 to 30th meeting of Russian dissidents in Berlin experienced health problems. One participant, identified as a journalist who had recently left Russia, experienced unspecified symptoms. During the event, they said the symptoms may have started earlier. The report added that the journalist went to the Charité University Hospital in Berlin, where Kremlin critics Alexei Navalny was treated after being poisoned in August 2020. The second participant mentioned was Natalia Arno, director of the NGO Free Russia Foundation in the United States, where she has lived for 10 years since having had to leave Russia. Arno had attended the Berlin meeting of dissidents before traveling to Prague, where she experienced symptoms and discovered that her hotel room had been opened, Agentstvo reported. In our sports, Manchester City have been crowned Premier League champions for the 3rd successive season after title rivals Arsenal lost at Nottingham Forest. The Gunners, top for the majority of the campaign, are 4 points behind City, with only 1 game left to play after being beaten 1-0 on Saturday. Pep Guardiola's side have won the title in 5 of the past 6 campaigns. They also have a chance to claim the treble with the FA Cup and Champions League finals to come next month. Only Manchester United in 1998-99 have previously achieved that feat, and it is their derby rivals, whom City will meet at Wembley on 3rd of June before facing Inter Milan a week later in Istanbul, where they will seek their first Champions League triumph. City champions for the 9th time in the club's history had trailed Arsenal by 8 points on April 7, although they had played one game fewer than Mikel Arteta's leaders at that point. It is only the fourth time that a team has been as many as 8 points clear after at least 28 Premier League games and failed to win the title. Remember, you can follow ABS news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. And now a recap of the main points. Anambra State Assembly has called for more interventions to reposition sports sector. Students of Queen of Rosary College Onitsha have won second position in World Affairs Challenge. Federal government has restated commitments towards supporting research and development. German police are investigating suspected poisoning of Russian nationals. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that does it on the news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enuchoke. Good night and stay blessed.